Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And so today we're talking Pixel 8a. And I haven't dropped a lot of videos about this upcoming device, and that's just because I wanted to really kind of get close to the Google I/O event, the event where we should see an unveiling of the Pixel 8a. And we're just weeks away from that, but some information basically dropped, which makes a lot of sense and kind of just clears up a lot of the clutter and confusion that we had regarding this device. So, first of all, big shout out to Ricky because he did pass me some information a couple of weeks back, and I've held on to that information, and so I'm gonna, share that in this video. But on top of that, the other information comes from CNet.com, which I'll have the link to that article in the description for you guys to read for yourself. But the Pixel 8a and the A series devices from Google Pixels has always really kind of been something that there is a demographic fan base for. There are people who just want all the functionalities and capabilities of Google Pixel phones without paying such huge amount of money for the flagship models. They don't care about build quality. They don't care if it's plastic built or if it's glass built. It's not their thing. They just want it to perform the same as the base flagship models. And so the A series has always delivered on that. You go back to the Pixel 3a all the way up to the 7a, that's what it's been. But in the last couple of months, we've had a lot of rumors pretty much talking about like pricing. That was one of the big ones, which we're going to clarify that. CNet has grabbed some information and shared to the masses. So yeah, the rumors about a $500+ pricing, increase or whatever, that seems to be about it. If you kind of think about it. But here's why. So, if you opt in for the Pixel 8a at the 128 gig storage model, you're safe. It's $499, same as the Pixel 7a from last year, which is great because I know we had a price increase on the Pixel 8 going from $599 to $699 at its base option. So a lot of people were worried that this was going to go up in price too, and it didn't. It stayed at $499. But wait a minute. Yeah, I know you guys are saying like, wait, you said that there was a new price. There is, coming in the form of another storage option. Pixel 8a 256 model is $559, which makes sense. If you want more storage, you're going to pay more. And that's what you're getting, more storage. Whereas you look at the previous versions of the A series devices, they've always come basically in one storage option. So if that's the case, that we're now getting two storage options, that's great because some people will say that 128 gigs is not enough storage for them. 256 will probably be a good sweet spot. Plus, I'm sure we're close to the next evolution state where the base model devices will be 256 in storage going on up. So yeah, that's actually good news. So if you're okay with the 128 model, then you'll be paying $499 for the device. Plus, you also got to consider the sales that's coming up, which I'll get into here in a minute. But if you need more storage, you get the 256 option. You'd be paying about $549 or $559, one of the two prices. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Now, the only thing that I'm worried about, and hopefully they don't do this, is we have like 4 color options with the Pixel 8a. I'm hoping that the green and the blue models are not the only models that are 256. If you guys are getting what I'm saying with this, what I mean is that if you want the 128 green, that they actually have a 128 green model and a 128 blue model. Some people may not want the additional storage. They would rather pay $499 for the device. And I know some people really go after the exclusive colors, like the Pixel 7a. I got the coral version. There's the sea blue version. Those were nice. And so this year, when I do upgrade to the Pixel 8a, I'm actually opting to get the green model. Hopefully it's in 128. If it's in 256, I'll probably still end up getting it for my birthday. But yeah, hopefully they don't do that. Hopefully they have all the color options and both storage options as well. Now, also, information fed to me by Ricky is that there's actually 2 different versions of the Pixel 8a. There's one that supports Dish native 5G and there's one that doesn't. And so you also have to look at that too as well, which means that is Dish actually going to carry the Pixel 8a? Is that going to be the first Google Pixel device carried by Boost Infinite? We'll have to see. But, he fed me this information, showed me I think it was some photos or some screenshots he took. And it's confirmed there's 2 different models for the Pixel 8a. So keep that in mind. Also, with the 8A, they increased the battery from last year's 7A. So now we got a 4,500 milliamp hour battery instead of like a 4375 milliamp is what they had on the 7A. So little incremental bump ups, but pricing kind of staying the same. The last thing that I kind of want to focus on here with the Pixel 8A, and this is it's weird that we even have to have this discussion. Like, I get it, you know, some people are very nitpicky and everything like that. You were probably brought up having everything you wanted in life, and so you just like, hey, I'm gonna complain about this. Look, I'm gonna say this: the bezels on the Pixel 8A, not detrimental. I can understand people complaining and using this quote, "Are we going backwards with the displays?" If they released the 8A and it had the exact same display as the Pixel 2. Not the 2 XL, but the Pixel 2. If it had that type of bezels, forehead, chin, I can see people complaining about that. Having a little bit of a thicker bezel on the outer sides of the display doesn't kill the effect you're going to have with your phone. You're still going to use Facebook and YouTube and Snapchat and Instagram. You're still going to use them all the same. Does not change. Most devices today are nearly like, all screen. The screen to body ratio is like, above 80% on most devices today. Like, how much more do you guys want? A sheet of glass? I mean, like, to me, you can mention those are the thick bezels. Yeah, I get it. But to actually sit there and say that it's going backwards in technology, I think it's weird to even have that type of comparison. It's just like when people complain about fingerprints on the phone. It's like, first of all, you're going to put a case on the phone because you don't want it to get damaged from a drop. Secondly, you really wouldn't have such, massive amount of fingerprints if you washed your hands quite frequently like an OCD person, and you would have less oil on your fingertips that would leave smudges. So, a lot of those things to me don't matter. And I don't think they should matter to anybody. And I'll call that out. It does not matter. So, anyways, Pixel 8A news. What do you guys think? Let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comment section of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, smash the like button. Share this to your favorite social platforms. Links in the description if you guys want to read the article to CNet yourself. And I will talk to you all in the next one. Peace.